Hey guys, Jen here, and welcome back to Simply Sims, where today we are mixing things up. If you're new to my channel, first off, thank you for finding my channel, and second off, if you end up enjoying today's build, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you go so you can check out more of my videos later on. And if you turn on notifications, YouTube might even tell you when I upload something in the future. Okay, now that we've got that all out of the way, let's talk about the actual build that we're watching. For today's video, I didn't want to do an entire house like beginning to end. I kind of wanted to do something a little bit on a smaller scale, so I thought it would be fun to actually go into some of the pre-built homes that come with the base game as well as the ones that come with the different expansions and give them like a fun gem-styled house renovation. And even though it was super challenging and it made me question my decision to do it a few times, I did build this house using absolutely no CC. So if you want to duplicate this build, since they don't actually let you upload apartments to the gallery, you can do so without having to go find a whole bunch of CC items. Just as a warning, I do have every expansion and I was pretty reckless when furnishing the place, so I really have no idea which packs I did and didn't use to get everything in. But if you come upon an item in this build that you don't have in game, like, it's no big deal because nobody says that you have to have this thing match mine exactly. At the end of the day, all that honestly matters is that you love it. Okay, so where are we actually at in this build? We are in one of the bedrooms. This apartment ended up having 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms with a dining space and a little office. Because it was a smaller space, instead of doing full-fledged walls in areas that were kind of more open and like to the public, I put walls up, but then I used windows to kind of keep it still separate, but also open up the entire space. And I really like the way that it turned out in both of those areas. The office, which you can kind of, you keep getting random spurts of it, and that dining space, which is, one of the first rooms that we do in the build way back in the beginning when I was trying to plug you guys to subscribe to my channel. I also put windows on the wall that separates the 2 bedrooms from each other towards the top side of it because I realized during this build that this apartment has very large walls. There's normal single-story house walls, and then there's like a 2-story and a 3-story style. And I don't know if this house is the 2-story or the 3-story, but it's definitely not the 1-story, and it made all of the rooms feel even smaller than they are just because it was such a long way up and such a narrow width to each room. So I figured out that in putting the windows to the very top side of the walls, it kind of shortened the feel of the individual rooms and made them feel more proportionate and actually a little bit bigger than they did when I didn't put the window in between. And if you want to see the part of the build where I'm actually doing it, I looked back and it was like 2 minutes and 9 seconds in is when I'm placing it. During the screenshots at the end of the build, you do see it in one photo when you are in the, we're going to call it red bedroom, looking towards the dresser. You can see it on the top side. When you're in the blue bedroom, I don't think you saw it in any of the photos, but I could be wrong about that one. I don't completely remember, so we're just gonna kind of have to wait and see. But more importantly, right now, we're about to start in on what ends up being probably my favorite part of this entire house. What I'm doing on that wall right now, like raising up those, I guess they class them as, I think, end tables. Those end up getting moved onto another wall, and I actually build like a in-home waterfall for this place. I don't know what made me do it. I think I just wanted this place to be like a little extra, a little bougie maybe, just because there was so much extravagance already throughout the place, but I would be totally lying if I didn't admit that I really do love the way that it looks and everything about how it turned out. Especially when it actually is in like live play mode and you're watching the waterfall and the little fountains coming up. It looks really cool and it feels really ritzy. And I know it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but I just thought it was really cool. I really liked it. And that's enough conversing about the fountain. We are rolling into screenshots now, guys. I hope when you look at them that you do catch all the little pumpkins I threw in. That's my kind of sophisticated nod to the fact that we are in October and it is closing in on Halloween. So that's what's happening there, as well as a little bit of the reason why I use so much black and white for the decor in this apartment. This build is about to be over, so let me just say again, thank you for checking it out. If you did enjoy watching it being built and like seeing the final product, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up before you go. And if you did subscribe, thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. And other than that, all I can say is I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. All right, y'all, take it easy.